Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to also give this video a massive thumbs up as well. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. As part of its move to revive the Ibom Paints factory, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umo Eno, has declared a state of emergency. The governor also appointed the Senior Special Assistant on Entrepreneurial Development, Mr. Ime Uwa, as the sole administrator of the company. Governor Eno made this known on Wednesday during the commissioning of a renovated manufacturing facility. Governor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State on Wednesday, June 4, declared a state of emergency on the revamped Ibom Paints, located in Etinam local government area, popularly known as Peacock Paints. And also appointed his Senior Special Assistant on Entrepreneurial Development, Mr. Ime Uwa, as the sole administrator of the company while commissioning the revamped manufacturing facility on Wednesday. As reported by Vanguard, he commended Uwa for his commitment to the restructuring and overhauling process, and also praised the Managing Director of Akwa Ibom Investments Corporation, Pastor Imo Abasi Jacob, for his passionate efforts in translating the government's vision of revamping the company. A few months ago, during one of our project review meetings, the issue of resuscitating Ibom Paints came up. I asked Pastor Imo Abasi Jacob if it was a possible thing to really revive this place. He responded, "Yes, we can." What has this place needed? What this place needed was dynamic management, free from distractions, and that is what it now has. I have declared a state of emergency on Ibom Paints, and the sole administrator is Honorable Ume Uwa. It is the only one running this factory and has produced results in the last 3 months. This place will engage our young people, and it is important we keep it alive. Governor Eno directed all those handling state government projects to patronize Ibom Paints, assuring that his administration will continue partnering with AkiCorp to ensure all state-owned enterprises function optimally. Meanwhile, Eno made this move months after President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. Tinubu made the proclamation during a nationwide broadcast on Tuesday, March 18. The Nigerian president also suspended Governor Fubara and his deputy for 6 months following the political crisis rocking the state. Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution interprets a state of emergency as a situation of national danger or disaster in which a government suspends normal functional constitutional procedures to regain control. Speaking at a Thanksgiving service organized in his honor at the Apostolic Church, Maboju Assembly in Lagos State, Governor Eno said he does not know his next political platform, but promised to remain a governor connected to the people, regardless of his future political party. As reported by Premium Times, Governor Eno, however, said his statement does not mean he was going anywhere. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Michael Uka, who says, "What's so administrator and emergency doing here? Just say you change the management of a company. So because of President Tinubu's actions in Rivers State, you lost proper use of English." Iyang says, "This is what Apabio would have done as soon as he came in as a governor, revamping at that early stages of rust. Rather, he embarked on other things." John says, "Was this not the company Mr. Udom boasted was producing at full capacity to the tune of exporting the product? Man will always reap what he sows." Ajaka Lilu says, "This is what I want to hear from these governors, revamping merry-bond companies or building new ones to create employment for able-bodied youth and not building overhead bridges here and there because of 20% contract kickbacks." I feel like the disadvantage ways, revamping merry-bond companies is that The equipment are old. Most of the things are old. At the end of the day, how are these companies going to function optimally when it has been revamped? To what extent are they being revamped? Because most times I just think that some of these moribund companies, some of these facilities that government will say that they want to revamp, they want to make them to start working. It's usually 419 scam. Take a look at those refineries that Melekari claimed that the NNPC revamped. Take a look at them. They have all now been shut down. So imagine, where did all of those billions of naira go to? All of those money that have been spent on the refinery saying that we want to revamp them, we want them to start working. Where are all of those monies? So at the end of the day, I just feel like, most times it's usually camouflage. I hope that this one is different though, but most times it is usually camouflage for most of these governors, to steal money. Some of these governors to steal money, and even sometimes the people that they put in charge, like this sole administrator that I just declared, will be handling, the company. I just think that, you ought to, you know, create portfolios, not just so administrator. You ought to create portfolio. You ought to have MD, the secretary, and all of those different positions should be filled, and not just a one man. If only one person is running the show, that's very dangerous. It's a dangerous thing, and I think it's a recipe for disaster. Raymond says, Oga, first declare state of emergency on your daughter's heavy allegation concerning our dead mom. All their hearts are broken when such words come from your daughter. Another comment here is from Kabiru, who says, this useless man is at it again. Aliu Raji says, marijuana in action with too much of alcohol. Ajibo Samson says, nothing you cannot see or hear in this country. It's time of state of emergency rule in Nigeria APC government. Sunny says, what has state of emergency got to do with revamping of a paint factory? Of course, you can declare state of emergency on anything. It's not compulsory for you to be, where everything is grounded to a halt in a government and another person, also administrator, is elected. You can declare a state of emergency on any sector of the economy. Even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can decide to declare a state of emergency on food, on agriculture, just so that things are under control. Sky says, I just declared state of emergency for stomach infrastructure because I just learned that from Tinubu. You all, let's have your thoughts on your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video.